Well, let's talk about what's next.
Oh gosh. Well, I can't really talk too much in specifics yet. But it's been an amazing thing. I think, the entertainment industry is a very weird place that I never quite understood, and nor do I think I ever really will. And all you can kind of do through it is try to stay true to what you want to contribute, not just in entertainment, but to the world a little bit. And as kind of inconsequential as entertainment is, it's also very comforting for people in difficult times. It's something that can inspire people. It's something that can make you feel less alone. It's a pretty valuable tool. And so for me, it's kind of the quest now is to continue to do what I can with what I have. And I think, I've never kind of quested for fame. That's not been as hard as that is for people to believe. I really think it was about telling stories. I think I've always been a bit of a storyteller, and I've always really appreciated the idea of building something. Like even in high school, we didn't have kind of a drama department, and my friends and I put on all the school plays every year. I think it's just been in my blood to put a team together, make something, and hopefully make people kind of laugh or feel happy. And so to try and stay true to that, I think is the challenge. And it is a challenge because I think, there's a lot of people who can be swayed by good fortune and people knowing your name. But it was important for me, at least, to never kind of lose sight of the opportunity that people knowing your name can bring. And I kind of have tried to do everything I can with it. I mean, especially over these past couple of years, I think education and promoting things that I feel passionate about have really kind of come to the forefront, in addition to the work that I've been doing kind of behind the scenes writing. But, a year ago, I took a course through the University of Alberta up in Canada about the history of Canada through the Indigenous communities' perspectives. And that really kind of shifted everything for me in terms of opportunity, in terms of privilege, and what I can be doing alongside the writing opportunities and all the fun kind of things that happen when you do have a lot of people paying attention. I think there is a responsibility to do whatever you can to be of service to other people. And so in taking this course, not only was I relearning the history of my country that was simply not taught to me in school, because we live in countries that erase the real history to accommodate something that is far more palatable for the mainstream audiences. It was crucial now, having done that, to do everything that I can to, use the platform to help people who don't have that kind of opportunity. And in the process of taking that course, I sort of thought to myself, well, I have Instagram, and Instagram, there's a lot of people that follow me there. What if we used social media for good, put it out there to people, if you want to take this course with me, let's do this. And for 12 weeks, 50,000 people, and now upwards of 200,000 people have taken that course. And that was as easy as just doing an Instagram video saying, I'm taking a course, I think we should do this, who wants in? And you realize that opportunity is everywhere. And part of what I perceive to be my job is, yes, to continue to tell stories, and I will continue to tell them. I'm making some movies and some TV shows that I really love, but it's also about using opportunity for something beyond yourself too. And so that, I think, has helped to really kind of remind me on this journey that fame is not the end goal, but rather something that you should be harnessing to try and make yourself a better service to people. So, that didn't answer your question about what I'm
You're kind of evading that question, I think.
But it is answering the question of what I hope to continue to do with what I have.
Right. Absolutely.
But yeah, there's some movies and some other things.
Some other exciting things to be on the lookout for.
Yeah.
Right on.
You got to balance those things with some things that really mean something.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you mentioned earlier your neck brace and balance, and probably feeling a little bit out of balance with everything that was going on. And since this is a wellness conference, I would be remiss to not ask you about if you have any preferred wellness practices or anything that you do, or that you'd like to do that we might be able to help you out with.
Yeah, I think it's just, let's start. No, I think the takeaway has been. These people are like, he does no wellness. What is he doing here?
Who?
It comes out. What is he doing here exactly? No, I think the greatest wellness takeaway that I've had over the past few years is to never put myself in the situation that I was in before, and to always understand that, like, when your body is talking to you, you kind of have to listen, because if your body's not working, if your mind is not working, how can you be of service in the long term? So making sure that, like, because I'm someone that will go all in and then fall apart, and then it costs time, and it costs money, and it costs me time, and I don't want to pay for an acupuncturist. Like, I'd rather just be better and kinder to myself along the road, so that I can do it longer. It's just, I think the challenge is how, because we're so used to, like, go, that training yourself to really stop a couple times a day and say, we good? Like,
check in with
how's
yourself.
Everything feeling? It's like, should I take a break? Should I walk around the block? I think that's something that nobody does, that we all should do more of. Like, it's exercise for me, but it's also, I think that's the whole idea of meditation too, is, which I've tried to do, but also meditation for me is a walk around the block. Meditation for me is understanding that taking a break and disrupting a pattern of thought, whether that's anxiety or worry or fear, and doing something else to come back to whatever that challenge was with a slightly clearer head, that's like a little step that's proven to be a pretty sizable thing for me.
Yeah, I think it's all about finding those little things that you can do to make yourself just feel more well.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, Dan, this has been a fantastic interview and session with you. I really appreciate your taking time in the middle of a pandemic, no less.
It's so nice to see people's faces. Of just, you know what I mean? It's like we've all just been in our houses.
On
It's so
Zoom.
nice to be out here with everybody, and especially people who are wanting to make wellness a bigger thing in our world. So
absolutely. Well,
sorry for the long meandering answers to your question.
Wonderful questions there, wonderful answers. I appreciate it. And I'd like to ask the audience to thank Dan on his way out.
Thanks everybody. Thanks for your time and your patience. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Dan, thank you
very much.
Thanks.
Thanks.